Hello! We are live. We are Facebook Live from Houston, Texas. We are here at HPCS, that's short for Houston Plastic, Craniofacial, and Sinus Surgery. This is the home to my Houston surgeons. This is the home to some of Houston's most elite surgeons in the cosmetic, reconstructive, and sinus surgery fields. I'm Morgan Webster. I'm going to be your host today for this exclusive Q&A with one of Houston's most beautiful and best surgeons in the cosmetic field. You may know her from Bravo TV's Married to Medicine Houston. If you follow us along on Snapchat at MyHughSurgeons, you know her as the BBL Queen. You may know her from the cover of magazines like MD Monthly. She's everywhere. Today, she took a break from her busy operating room schedule to join us. So let's give a warm Facebook Live welcome to Dr. Erika Sato. Yay! Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us. You look absolutely stunning.
Thank you for having me.
As usual. Before we get into how you keep yourself looking so beautiful, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
I am a double board certified plastic surgeon. I practice here in Houston, Texas. I am one of 8 surgeons here at HPCS, and I specialize in cosmetic surgery of the body.
Perfect. And do you do stuff with the face as well? Do you do surgery to the face? And
I do
facial
surgery to the face, so I actually can do surgery from head to toe, but it just happens that people love to come in for fat transfer, and so I have built a very busy practice on cosmetic body surgery.
Okay. Is your skin always this perfect? Have you always had good skin? I mean, or is it because you're a surgeon and you have access to all the best skincare out there?
No, I have not always had pretty skin. I think I loved the sun as a young girl, so I am at that age, which I don't want to say out loud, that I used to go to the tanning bed a lot.
Yes, I definitely did that too.
Every day in high school, after school, a bunch of us would go lay in the tanning bed.
Seriously.
And so what that does is keeps you cute and tan at a young age, but as you get older, it does a lot of problems with pigment to your skin. So I have that, and the fact that I'm Asian, that I have very high problems with melasma, which is discoloration of the skin. So it is like that brown coloring that you can see kind of on the cheeks and across the nose, sometimes on the forehead or the top lip, and it gets darker in the summer with sun exposure. So that is the bane of my existence, and I fight it daily, and I have a big regimen that helps me do so.
Okay, so talk about that. What do you do? Everybody wants to know what you do when you wake up. Like, what do you wash your face with? Tell us your routine.
So my routine will seem overwhelming at first, and I too was like, this is never going to be me. I'm always in a hurry. I don't allot a whole lot of time for this kind of stuff. But once you get in the routine and you are well informed on all the products, it only takes a few minutes, and it fits into even a very busy schedule. So in the morning, I start out washing my face, and I put all my products here that I use. But I love Foamacleanse, and so I wash my face in the morning, and then I follow that with 2 products. I follow it with a skin brightener, a non-retinol skin brightener, because the retinol is a little bit irritative, and so I like to do that at night. And then I use my very favorite product, the Daily Power Defense. And so those 2 go on, and then an absolute must for me, and I think everybody else, is sunblock. So if I want like pretty makeup finish, I use this SPF 30 sunblock because it goes on very smooth. If I'm going out and I'm going to run errands, even to the grocery store, like coming in and out of the grocery store, or coming in and out of the mall, or anything like that, or I'm a big runner, so running outside, I always have my sun hat, and then I use a little bit stronger sunblock, SPF 50, and I reapply frequently.
Right, because we're in Houston, so the sun is intense. I mean, whether you are sitting next to a window in your office or driving down the highway, we have to deal with that.
Actually, when I sit in my office, if I'm not seeing patients, I actually have the blinds shut, the ceiling light off, because I don't want any damage. I'm in the car. I actually keep sunblock with me at all times, and I put it on my hands and arms in the car and reapply to my face, because just sitting in traffic, you can get a lot of sun damage.
Yeah, it's serious business here in Houston because the sun is so intense.
No, it really is.
Let's talk about cleansers. Why do you like this Foamacleanse so much to start your routine off?
Well, I wear a lot of makeup sometimes, a lot of eye makeup and skin makeup, and Foamacleanse takes it all off.
I have found that to be true as well.
I don't have any other face wash that I feel like does that. I mean, it's not like multiple tries. It's like one little pea size, get it real wet, and a bunch of times like this, it doesn't even have to be anything special. And then when I'm done, all the makeup's gone. I don't have to follow it with anything else.
Right. Unlike you, I do wear a full face of makeup every single day, and so I need something legit to take it off. And so I just put a little bit of this on my Clarisonic, and it gets off my eye makeup as well. One product that you mentioned that I also absolutely love, and I think that everybody needs in their routine, is the Daily Power Defense. So, do you want to talk a little bit about this?
I personally have found that this product is wonderful if you're kind of at my age. So I am in my late 30s, and I'm starting to see changes in my face that we all see with aging. And this product is absolutely amazing. It makes me look very smooth without looking super shiny, and you can't really see it under your makeup, so you don't look like you caked on a bunch of skin products before you put your makeup on. So I love it. It almost, I think, helps my makeup go on.
I have found that to be true as well. Okay, let's talk about what you wear at night.
So at night, it's a little bit more involved for me.
Okay.
I, again, wash my face, and I sometimes change out. So I always use the Foam and Cleanse, but I also will use, I don't think we put it here.
Maybe right over there.
Yeah, like exfoliant.
Oh,
so
yes.
Maybe not every
polish?
night, but maybe every other night or every third night, and just kind of get the dead cells off, and then I will follow that with my retinol. So I use the Bright Nex with the 0.5 retinol, because I have found that if I use the 1%, that I stay a little bit red and flaky all the time. So I use the 0.5, and I use it every night, and I'll put that on, and then I put on the growth factor. And this one to me is a little bit greasy, so I like it at night.
The gel. Let's show everybody what this does, because this is kind of cool. So it has this, and it just, I don't know if you can see that on the camera.
And that is enough for your whole face.
Yeah, that's enough for your whole
Plenty
face.
for your whole face.
And it does a lot of good work. Okay.
Well, and I also love putting that on after the Bright Nex, because after you put retinol on, if you're familiar with it, your face burns a little bit and feels kind of dry when you're moving your face. And when I put that on after, it soothes it and makes it very comfortable for me.
So you and some of the other surgeons here will encourage patients or prescribe patients to be on a retinol and a hydroquinone to prepare for like a Fraxel treatment. So can you talk about the pre-treatment process for some procedures that help with some of the skin problems that we've mentioned?
So why I like retinol is it makes you have more even pigment in your face. So
Okay.
The melanin that we produce that gives us a cute tan, as we get older, and if you have issues like melasma, it doesn't come out smooth. So instead of having a cute tan brown face, you'll get spots of brown or patches of brown. And so what retinol does is it kind of tells that pigment or melanin to come out more evenly. So it helps kind of set the stage for when you're exposed to either a chemical peel or a laser that could put you at increased risk for hyperpigmentation.
Okay.
It keeps it more even. So it's wonderful to pre-treat with that. And every woman 30 and older should be on one, so it's kind of our gateway to get you started. Even if it is just to prepare you for a treatment, you may just get in the routine and stay on it for us. And that is really good for lifelong, especially for women, because I think we worry more about aging than men do.
Sure. What about hydroquinone?
Hydroquinone blocks pigment. So that same pigment that retinol makes more even, hydroquinone actually blocks it. So when you're on hydroquinone, you don't get tan if you're using it regularly, because it doesn't allow pigment to come out. So that's just a second way to protect patients who may be prone to hyperpigmentation to not have that after the procedure.
Is retinol and hydroquinone something that our followers and your patients can get from the drugstore?
So retinol is a vitamin A derivative that is sold over the counter. So technically, yes, retinol can be purchased from drugstores. I don't know what each drugstore carries, but it can be in the products at the drugstore. But I think it is always best and safest to buy from a doctor. So whether it's a plastic surgery office like ours or a dermatology office, you just know that the products are safe, and that we're not selling anything that could be harmful.
And you're also not selling anything that you haven't yourself tried.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I have tried everything that we sell in our office. I will say that I wasn't super open to doing 10 different products a day, and I knew that it would be expensive and time consuming, and ZO came and they gifted me the whole line, which I know not everybody is as lucky as I am. And it allowed me to try the products, and they were absolutely amazing. And now I love the entire line, and I am definitely sold that one company could give me everything that I need, and that I don't have to piecemeal and go to every other company and kind of pick one favorite thing out and put them together. This is like a one-stop shop, and it's very easy.
So one thing that I like about Zio is that they have a starter kit, and we're actually going to give a starter kit away to somebody that's watching today. So all you have to do to win your very own Phase 2 starter kit is to like this Facebook Live video and then to tag a friend's name in the comments below. So the Phase 2 starter kit has 6 of these products. It's a great introduction. I have a good friend in Chicago. She's getting married, and I mailed her the starter kit to get her skin ready, and now she's absolutely obsessed with this line, so it's a really good introduction. But not everybody has the luxury of using a ton of products at night. I mean, these can get pretty pricey. If you just had to choose one or two.
Okay, I'm going to do 2.
Okay.
One's too hard for me.
Okay.
So if I had to choose 2, it would be the Brightnex
Okay.
0.5.
With the retinol?
With the retinol.
Okay.
And sunblock, this one.
Nice.
So those would be my 2 go-tos. And I think that those really would be enough to keep my skin cute, but not as cute as it is now.
So I really like the Sea Bright, and you mentioned that at the beginning. As soon as you wash your face, you put that on and it brightens it, right?
Yes.
Can you talk about vitamin C? And what it does for your skin?
No.
Well, I think actually the Zio Skin Rep is here. Can you come and join us right now and talk about, Sea Bright? I know that it's the BLT of skincare. It brightens, tightens, and lightens your skin. And there's actually a couple other products that I would love for you to talk about. Maybe the Smart Tone SPF, if you could join us. Yay, let's give a warm Facebook Live to Jackie. Jackie, thank you for joining us today.
How are you?
Good. Well, before we get into that, what's your favorite product?
I am like Dr. Sato. I don't have just one.
Okay.
They're all absolutely incredible, but the 3 that I just can't live without is going to be the Daily Power Defense, which is for everyone, every skin type. It takes the place of your traditional over-the-counter moisturizer, which are damaging to the skin. So Daily Power Defense is our #1 anti-aging product. So I use this every single morning.
And this is in place of a moisturizer, but it's a lot more than just a moisturizer too. It actually treats the skin and repairs damage that's been done.
Sure. So
Who
this
doesn't
is
love
actually,
that?
it's a serum. So our serums
Okay.
are more potent. So is what this is. Think of this more as your personal trainer for your skin. It's going to strengthen the barrier, which is the most important component when building your foundation on all of our products. So this is for everyone, all skin types. It's absolutely incredible.
Okay.
The other product that I cannot live without.
And this was also in the Phase 2 starter kit. Oh, sorry. So you could win this if you
Yes.
like this Facebook Live video and tag someone's name in the comments.
The other one I can't live without is going to be the Growth Factor Serum Plus. This one here is also going to help strengthen. It's got a little whisper of retinol, so it keeps the skin a little stimulated, but not too overstimulated. The Daily Power Defense has a whisper of retinol as well, so we want our skin to stay active and stimulated. So I do enjoy using this one at night. It is wonderful for tightening on the neck. I also like to use it on the back of my
Oh
hand.
yes, that's something that women always forget.
Yeah,
It
especially
shows your age.
Absolutely, especially being in medical, you're wearing the gloves, and sometimes the gloves can be real damaging on the skin. So I do like to use this one in conjunction with our Nourishing Hand Cream. So it's really nice. So that's a favorite. And then, of course, the exfoliating polish. I lied. I have 4. I'm sorry.
I lied too.
The exfoliating.
I have 4 or 5.
This is
like a spa day in a jar. I know that you can't smell
I
it.
wish you could smell
It,
this.
it smells incredible. It really does.
So the exfoliating polish is everyone's must-have. Again, it's for all skin types. It's got ultrafine magnesium crystals in it. It's full of antioxidants. It's not aggressive on the skin, and it keeps those dead skin cells turning over, which is exactly what we want them to do.
Yeah, so the retinol is working to repair your skin, so you have to exfoliate and slough off those dead skin cells to show the skin beneath. Okay.
And then this Smart Tone is my absolute covering.
She doesn't have foundation on right now.
I have a lot on.
Yes, we have a lot on. She's not wearing any foundation. It drives me crazy, but your skin is in the shape that it is because you use this stuff religiously. So.
Absolutely. And that's the whole goal with a physician dispensed skincare line, is that our whole goal is to get the patient to have healthy, strong, clear, firm skin. And Dr. Abaji is the believer of that, is that healthy skin should always be tight, clear of disease, any pigment, and smooth with texture. So Smart Tone actually has mineral color bursting beads. It is an SPF 50, and it does take the place of me personally, my foundation. So it was what we try to encourage all of our patients to do, is to make a commitment and get involved with a full protocol, and then work with them to get their skin to where they want it to be. So all they can do is just put on a nice sunscreen and maybe a little bit of loose powder if they have a really big day. And the thing I love most about our sunscreens is that we have what's called HEV protection. So as we're sitting here, the lights, the sun,
right.
We talked about sitting in the car, the fluorescent lights, we're it. So we have UVA, UVB, and HEV protection. And the HEV stands for high energy visible light. And those are the rays that some people don't really realize that they're getting. Their phones, their tablets, the TV, the computer monitors, everything. So even if you're sitting indoors, stay safe.
So is this an SPF that shows up white, or you said that it has the...
I don't know if you can see it, but I'll just put a little bit right here. Okay, so it comes out looking a little creamy-ish.
Okay.
And then I like to do these tests whenever I'm doing events or speaking with people, and I just like to rub it in a line just so you can kind of see the difference of the colors that it offers. So you can see it's already kind of turning a color.
That's awesome.
And it gives you that nice glow as well.
Yeah, it really does.
So foundation is really harsh on the skin, and it keeps our skin kind of suffocated. So this here, it gives you the protection you need, so that you can see. And also gives you a nice little healthy dewy glow. And you're being protected at the same time. So, I don't know if you can see this.
And it works for every skin color, so I would use the same product that she uses.
This is what you wear when you go run? Awesome.
Yep. Every skin tone, every type can use this, and so what it looks like on me will look different on the two of you all. So there's mineral color bursting beads that are in here, and it just adapts to your skin tone. So those are my must-have products. And again, Foam Cleanse, I heard y'all talking about Foam Cleanse, is a fantastic product as well. It's also great to shave with. So it's very multi-purpose.
Think about
it has like that nice gel.
Yep.
I'm excited to try this. So Zio has a brand new product out. It's a pore refiner. You can probably see my pores from here. I'm so excited to try this. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
Sure. So this is our latest product. It's called Essential Instant Pore Refiner. It retails for $60. Especially here in Houston, that's one of the things that we always hear people complaining about is
because the
pores.
humidity opens up our pores, right?
And so this is what it looks like. This is a retail value. Again, it's $60. So a lot of people can't afford to do those high-priced lasers or don't want to do the high-priced lasers. So this one here, it just helps tighten and firm, but it's in our anti-aging protocol as well. So this is not a Band-Aid that you put over. This is actually a treatment product. So everyone can use this.
How fast do you see the results?
I would say, I think it just really depends on the person. I've seen before and after photos as little as 4 days. I've seen them as little as 2 weeks. Okay. So I really think it just depends on the person, if they're consistent with it. Again, Dr. Abaji says that this is an ongoing product. So it's not a quick fix. We don't believe in putting Band-Aids over open wounds. So we got to treat the problem, we have to address the problem, and then take care of the problem ongoing and to maintain it. So Instant Pore Refiner, everyone should have it. They carry it here at the practice.
Awesome. Let's take a moment to talk about all the things that someone's going to win in the Phase 2 kit today. Jackie, if you wouldn't mind just grabbing some of those, and let's discuss that. One of the products that you get in the Phase 2 is the TE pads. So this is good for exfoliating if you feel like a breakout coming on. I'm going to open this up and show everybody. So this is awesome. If you feel a breakout coming on, if you have a spot, you just do this, a little exfoliating pad. So you're going to get a bunch of these in the Phase 2 kit. What else?
So you're going to get our exfoliating cleanser. This is a great anti-aging cleanser. It has little beads in it.
Beads, yeah.
It's also got a 2% salicylic in it. So again, here in Houston, it's wonderful. It's in our anti-aging line. It's great for anyone who is anti-aging, a little oilyish or normal to oily skin. The TE pads are perfect as well. Those are for everyone to use kind of every day. Any type of oil on the surface. Dr. Abaji always stresses that we have to get the oil off the skin. So the TE pads are perfect for that. You're also going to get a travel size of the the exfoliating polish.
Yeah.
You'll get a travel size of that. It's heaven in a jar.
And the travel size actually lasts quite a while.
Yes,
I'm
we were
still
just
on my
discussing
travel
this
size.
earlier. So when you get little sample sizes from Sephora or Ulta, they're little tiny bottles and it's a one-time use. This is not a one-time use. You can get several uses out of these. These are really good sizes. The DPD, of course. Actually, this is the size.
Yeah.
And so again, this is the full size. This is the sample size. You get a lot of uses out of this.
Yes.
And I am obsessed. I know I just saw this.
The Eclipse sunscreen SPF 30, the sunscreen primer will come in a little travel size as well. So you'll have that.
Ooh, so this is good. This is the stuff that you put on right before your makeup. And we have some questions for the audience. Anything to help with dark spots? Oh yes, because we definitely get those in Houston because of the sun.
Yep. So is what we, so there's different routes that you can take. If you are not wanting to really use a retinol or a high potency retinol, we do have a vitamin C approach. There's no retinol, no hydroquinone. So this is going to be, I think it was one of your favorites, the Bright Alive is wonderful in conjunction with our C Bright. And our C Bright is a 10% ascorbic acid and L-ascorbic, and it is stable. So it's going to help on the dermal layer as well. So it helps lighten and brighten. So we have those two power products. Again, it's called Bright Alive and C Bright. Those two go together. The other option that we have is going to be the Bright NX and the Retamax, and I believe those are your favorites as well.
Yeah.
The Bright
Because
NX,
I get spots.
yes, absolutely. We have a 0.25, we have a 0.5, and we have a 1%. So it really just kind of depends on how aggressive the patient wants to go. Then the Retamax is going to be used at night. It's one of more high potency retinols. So those two you'd want to pair those two together. Okay.
What if I have really dry skin?
Okay. If you have really dry skin, then we would recommend a creamier cleanser. Something more like our hydrating cleanser would be really good. It's a creamier consistency. We've got a toner called Balatone. It's a calming toner. It's also really great for sensitive skin as well. So I would start with those. Definitely the Daily Power Defense. The whole goal is that we want our skin to produce our own hydration. So depending on what the patient is using with the dry skin, it could be environment, it could be makeup, it could be a lifestyle, it could be a lot of things.
One thing that is really big right now, and I'm sure you have noticed this trend, is the lip injections. So everybody's coming in and getting lip injections. I am not afraid to say that I have had some, and I love this lip rebuild. It's good for post-treatment. Do you want to talk a little bit about this?
Sure. I actually want to talk about two products since we're talking about injections.
Okay.
The growth factor pairs really well if you're doing any type of injections to the face because of the tightening effects, the firming effects.
Fillers, Botox? Okay.
Yep. So if you do like an enhancement package, this would be a perfect add-on. So everyone can go home with that, and it just takes their experience home and kind of extends the life of the injection.
To maintain the results.
Absolutely. And then the lip rebuild is wonderful for lip injections. It sets lipstick really well, especially lip stains. I know a lot of lip stains are out there right now. It's really drying to the lip area, which is super thin to begin with. So the lip rebuild is wonderful. Just use it once, twice a day, 3 times a day, in place of any other over-the-counter product that patients may be using. And again, it helps with collagen, and we want your lips to naturally be a nice rosy color. So this is going to help with that.
I think that when this is most seen, if you guys look at social media a lot, when surgeons or dermatologists post the before and after lip injections, you'll see the before they look a little bit dry and pale, and in the after they look pink, plump, and shiny. Most people are putting something like this product on the lips after they inject them to give them that nice look.
Yep.
So
Spoiler
if you want that at home.
Yes, and so one trend that's really big, you kind of mentioned this, is the liquid matte lipstick, which is very drying. I love the look. I love that I can wear it all day, drink my coffee, eat my food, but it does dry me out, so I love to put that on before I set it, and it keeps it nice and moist throughout the day.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I think we're going to wrap it up. One more time, I want to give you guys the opportunity to win the Phase 2 kit, so be sure to like this video and comment a friend's name in the comments, and we're going to give you some free stuff. Thank you so much for joining us. This is really fun. We're going to do this again. Dr. Sato, thank you for taking time out of your OR schedule to join us. Jackie, thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.